Alright, game 3 with Omnath. This is the green mirror match versus a seldom seen green commander, Oviya Pashiri, the Sage Lifecrafter. Very strange creature. I guess maybe it's good with doubling effects or something, but I guess it's kind of a variant on the little green-white guy that makes elves for 3 mana. It's actually quite similar to it. It's just a mono-green version of it. And I think neither card is obviously particularly good. This guy's at least a 1-2. Makes him slightly better. But it is mono-green. And of course, I'm with Omnath with yet another very, very solid draw. Not completely degenerate, not totally insane, because it doesn't have any of those 3 artifacts in it. But nonetheless, it is extremely quick, and it's got natural order, so this guy's in for a world of hurt. We'll just see how much we can abuse him over the next few turns, given the fact that he's mono-green. And he actually forgot to cast his commander, I think, too. But I'm not going to forget to cast my 1-drop. Play the birds. Not that his commander even affects the board until the next turn. So he plays this guy, Deeproot Champion. Kind of strange. Alright. That's fine. It's like a weird Quirion Dryad type thing. Oh my god. Soaring again! Totally insane. So a great draw turns into an insane draw very quickly. Which means that I can go play Omnath here. Floating a green. This guy's in for all sorts of problems next turn. So we cast Traverse the Ulvenwald to go get a forest. It's completely fine. Then you cast this Stellar former standard creature. A 2-3 for 2 mana with Vigilance that becomes an Urnum with Vigilance if you have a bunch of lands. It's pretty awesome. But that does not stand up to what the Omnath deck is about to do. Alright. End of turn. Float a green. I'm not sure why he didn't attack there, since I certainly wouldn't block. Gaia's Cradle off the top. Unbelievable. Alright. The insanity continues. Alright, first of all, cast Priest of Titania. And then float a bunch of green. That was stupid, actually. I should have just... I guess I had the colorless mana floating, but I suppose I could have... This results in more damage, but I should have probably just played the Lotus so I didn't lose the colorless mana. Smash for 7. Post-combat, play Lotus and sack that guy. And go get Terastodon and kill 3 forests. I'm sorry, if I search again, I'll let you guys look at the contents of the deck. So this guy's no land in play. He does have 3 elephants. And he's facing down whatever this is. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 mana. 12 mana versus 0. Yeah, seems fair. Plus another one coming. And draw Primal Command as well right afterward. Utterly grotesque. That puts his forest back on top of his deck and allows me to search for... You can see the deck contents right here. There's a lot of good choices. I removed a couple things that I felt were inconsistent. I removed the Lotus Petal. I removed Quirion Ranger. And I just put in some more... One of the things the deck kind of tended to do sometimes was just stall out at the upper end. You'd get tons of mana and you'd have Omnath out and you were kind of just looking for something that actually affected the game. And you just top deck a few forests or some of the more gimmicky cards and you might actually lose because your opponent could just get back into it. So I've put some more resilient endgame stuff in here, including Emrakul, the Promised End, because it's just an absolutely insane effect. It's basically just another copy of the Mindslaver. I also put in Nissa, because I think Nissa's just amazing as a 3-drop, which the deck was also quite lacking in. Of course, I have the Void Winnower that I mentioned before. And then in the deck itself, well, let's see what our changes here. Might be it, actually. Yeah, I think the rest of the deck is basically the same. So it's just a few cards that I removed, and I think it actually does make a big difference. It just gives it more consistent top end, and I think makes it more resilient against various things, especially against blue decks, actually. Because a lot of that gimmicky stuff doesn't work against blue decks that have some counterspells and stop you. Really bad to use Lotus Petal, for example, against counterspells, whereas Void Winnower, if you're able to get it out, is just deadly against against blue, and of course Emrakul, the Promised End, totally insane against a blue deck. So I'm going to go get Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, since I can just cast him in a second here. He's going to get one more turn with his green deck before things get even more crazy. End of turn, float 8. Oh my god, and I draw Garruk off the top. Crazy. So I play Garruk, float a bunch of green mana, untap. I'm going to just send this in. Like, what the hell is he going to do, right? I actually did the math here, and that even if he blocked pretty much with his entire board, I still had the ability to cast Kozilek without losing Omnath. But he just chump blocks with 1 elephant, which I figured he'd do. I mean, look at this. So grotesque. So I'm going to cast Kozilek without even having to tap Gaia's Cradle. Draw 4. Alright, well, it's not really that great, given the fact it's got a 13 mana guy, but it does have Woodfall Primus as well. So I'm going to have plenty of mana to do that. I can cast Woodfall Primus and drop the elbow on his land. This poor guy, he's lost 4 forests. He has no land in play. And I have a 6/6 Trampler, 12/12 Annihilate 4, Terastodon, and Omnath with enough that's still at 5/5 as well as Garrick. Yeah, good game, dude. He does nothing. Poor guy. Alright, I'm just going to float a bajillion mana, give trample to everything. I'm not sure what turn this is, but regardless, his entire board is annihilated. And this seems like a fitting end to the Mono Green series, just giving you a sense of how utterly insane the Omnath deck can perform when it gets a draw like that, where you just draw a few of the degenerate pieces like Cradle and Soul Ring. I mean, this is just ridiculous, right? Attacking for 20, 32, 47, absolutely insane. Oh, what is that? 56, 60 points of damage. Smash. Yeah. Yep, that'll do it. All right, sorry about that, Revenant Reaper. I apologize to him about the ridiculous draw, and he seemed like a good sport about it. But anyway, I'm playing this deck a little bit. I'm reminded of how much of a blast it is to play, especially against more casual stuff where people aren't prepared to face it. And certainly there are plenty of matchups where you just feel helpless with Mono Green, where they're able to stymie your early development with board clear and with counterspells and stuff, and then you're just left to top deck bad cards like, you know, Emrakul, the Promised End, when you have 4 land in play and nothing really of consequence in the graveyard. But when the deck gels, it's pretty exciting and flashy and fun. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I intend to play some more games with this deck going forward, and we'll have some other games for you guys as well. Take care.